have every day.
For Ryan, the truth is it doesn't matter because he's too disciplined to let the weight or the next day weigh-in be a problem for him.
You think it's just a working out thing, but it's more of a mental battle. So accustomed to it at this point that I truly don't believe it's going to affect him. He just has a mission and he knows what he needs to accomplish.
It's pretty much the same process getting down to 140. Not to do this other than he's terrified of what I could do. This is one thing I want to make clear to people. This is not me complaining, just me showing his integrity as a champion. If you're not afraid, then what's 4 pounds?
And for any type of athlete, you know, for any type of person, it's a full body workout. It's very intense. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing, you know, a lot of the NBA's, you know, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into.
Everyone thinks this fight is easy to predict, but they're wrong. Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios is hiding something serious, and once you see it, you won't look away. Ryan Garcia is working non-stop inside training camp. Every day, he runs miles to build endurance while sharpening his speed, power, and focus. His mindset is locked in as he prepares for a tough and dangerous showdown against Mario Barrios. Garcia knows this fight demands his best version, and his daily grind shows how serious he is about winning.
It's over now. That energy. He's getting destroyed. He ain't destroyed. 14. 15. I don't care about the story no more. It's coming to an end. It's done. It's finished. Put in stake in it. Done. No more story. You had a good run like I told him. It was a nice little cute story. It's over with now.
It's over.
I got a longer story. That's the difference. His chapter's done. He had a fun little one, a little cute one. He did good for his city. But it's over now. It's done. Kim, everything about him. I don't like him, he don't like me. I don't need anything. I just know I'm destroying him. That's it. I don't like him. He don't like me. I don't need him. I'm ready, I'm coming in there to conquer him. Everything he thinks he believes in me, he gonna see something else. Everything he thinks, I'm showing him something new. He don't know.
Garcia pushes his cardio to the limit by running long distances day after day. This routine is not just about fitness, but about building stamina, balance, mental focus, and discipline. He is training his body to stay strong for every round, knowing Barrios will bring pressure in a world title level fight.
Reaching a level that surpasses any level that we've reached in previous camps, to continually improve and get better every day.
We'll eat breakfast today.
Yes.
Starbucks mocha? Have you have your yogurt today or no?
I ordered it, but for some reason they took my order.
Nutrition is another key part of Garcia's preparation. He follows a strict meal plan with clean and balanced food, guided by professionals. This helps him stay lean, powerful, and fully focused. Proper eating keeps his energy high and his body ready for peak performance on fight night.
You don't know how many miles I can run. He's not crazy like me. You don't think like me. He calls it corny. I can believe all this. Kim. Javante can do this. Kim. Him. Kim. This fucking bum. I'm gonna make him believe my stories. I'm gonna make him believe. You don't know shit. Got this.
Despite the intense training schedule, Garcia also values time at home with his family. Being around loved ones gives him peace of mind and emotional strength. This balance helps him stay calm, motivated, and mentally prepared to perform at the highest level inside the ring.
My impact is to hold yourself as a champion, and what that means is to hold yourself to truth and to do things with honor. That's what a champion is, what a great leader is. So that's what I want to show people, that I'm that guy, he's not.
Wanna play with the ball?
Balance is important during training camp. Nutrition, training, sleeping, and most importantly, family.
Try to shoot it. Ah! No! Oh, man!
On the other side, Mario Barrios remains deeply passionate about boxing. He draws strength from his family's support and puts in hard work every single day. His training reflects dedication, discipline, and a never-quit attitude as he continues chasing greatness.
I started boxing at the East Side Boys and Girls Club. My mom, she's the one who took me and my older sister. That's where we had started, and we stayed in the area growing up boxing for a couple years. I wasn't always like the best fighter, but I mean, I stayed with it and I stayed persistent, and eventually it became a passion of mine. I won my first national tournament at like 13, and then I think that passion like really like started. And after that was when I really started to like dedicate myself to the sport. I really started trying to like learn as much as I could. Turned pro when I was 18. From there, you know, things kind of just took off. I mean, I've been able to accomplish a lot, you know, for myself with this sport.
Barrios trains closely with his coaching team, focusing on improving technique, building strength, and fixing small mistakes. Each session is about becoming smarter and sharper. His camp is centered on strategy and preparation, making sure he is ready for any situation in the ring.
To sell the fight by, you know, being somebody that I wasn't. I know who I was, I knew what I was capable of with my skills when I stepped in the ring. That's all that I had to know about myself. But I've always said, you know, I think boxing is a great workout, you know, for any type of athlete, you know, for any type of person. It's a full body workout, it's very intense. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing, you know, a lot of the NBA's, you know, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into, you know, Keldon Johnson. It's super cool dude just to be around, you know, and just to like share that like knowledge as well, because, you know, he's trying to learn. Me and Keldon had started following each other just like on Instagram maybe a year or two ago, and then he had always, you know, shown support, and of course him being on the Spurs, you know, I had always supported him.
Barrios says he is hungrier than ever for this fight. He feels motivated to prove himself and silence doubters. This hunger pushes him to train longer, work harder, and stay fully committed to achieving victory when the moment arrives.
I'm looking to get back in the ring sometime around fall time. You know, I'm hungrier than ever. My last two fights, you know, I was the headliner for a Showtime pay-per-view, which is huge, you know, for myself, you know, for my career, and just, you know, everything that I have put into this, you know, since I first started.
At the press conference, Barrios made it clear that he is fully focused on the February 21st fight. He showed respect for Ryan Garcia's work ethic and admitted Garcia will come in 100% prepared. That respect only fuels Barrios even more. He promises fans that he never quits in the ring and always gives his best. According to Barrios, both fighters are ready to deliver an exciting, high-level fight that boxing fans will truly enjoy.
I'm the ringmaster.
The payaso, but I mean, yeah, you know, the fight's set, you know, February 21st. Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. You know, that they said that, you know, that he's focused, that, you know, that we're gonna get a Ryan that's 100%, and you know, that makes me happy to hear. So, you know, when I whoop his ass on the 21st, there ain't gonna be no excuses. But yeah, you know, like you said, y'all know what I get. I mean, y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. You know, I always, you know, go out there and
he said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways,
he got it to work.
You're gonna get it. Like, for the boxing fans are gonna get a great fight, and you know, this ain't a fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
Barrios and trainer Joe Goosen look completely locked in as fight night approaches. Goosen explains that nothing is being taken lightly. He refuses to assume Garcia will make past mistakes and instead prepares Barrios for the strongest and most disciplined version of Garcia possible. Their philosophy is simple: train for the best opponent, not the weakest. Goosen also speaks on the importance of stability in boxing, saying that long-term trainer relationships build trust, rhythm, and growth. For Barrios, this fight is about validation. After earning a title through elevation and enduring tough draws, he wants a clear win over a big name to prove he belongs at the top. This fight is about respect, earned the hard way.
Don't look back and count on him making the same mistakes he made in the last fight. I want to train Mario to face the best Ryan Garcia that he can possibly be.
Now, in your viewpoint, is it a mistake to jump around trainers as much? Does it hurt a guy? Does it help a guy?
Well, stability in boxing is a valued commodity, you know, especially if you're winning. You know, you don't fix it if it's not broken, right? But sometimes you can have a relationship with the trainer that, you know, just doesn't click for you, and you recognize that, and you may want to, you know, change.
I feel like, especially in, you know, today's age of boxing, you know, like I said, where people are very quick to write you off, you know, regardless, you know, if you got yourself into that position or not. Like I said, I got into that position, you know, by beating Ugas for the interim, and then I was elevated when Crawford moved up. And of course, me as a fighter, you know, like, nobody wants to be elevated as a champion, right? You always think about you winning the title, you know, against the champion, in whatever fashion, but you always imagine yourself, you know, beating the champion. But again, you know, that's just where, you know, boxing is today. And regardless, I'm still very proud of that position that I was able to get myself in. But yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to having a very like I said, a very clear victory over, you know, a dangerous, you know, tough opponent, you know, who's trying to, you know, take my title.
Chris Algieri shares his thoughts on Ryan Garcia's upcoming fight, saying the opportunity may not be fully deserved, but it makes sense from a business standpoint. He points out that while fans have discussed this matchup for weeks, making it official changes the conversation. Algieri notes that the welterweight division is heating up, and if Ryan wins, the impact could be massive. Still, Ryan remains a big question mark. He is extremely talented but inconsistent. Algieri compares him to fighters who once looked unstoppable but later fell short, showing how unpredictable boxing truly is.
But again, Ryan is one of the biggest question marks in the game. Super talented guy, but sometimes does not show up. Rolly Romero, you know, people were talking about him walking through Rollies like it was nothing, and then he ends up taking a loss, getting dropped and losing. So there's I don't know exactly who's going to win this fight, because that's when it comes to Ryan, any prediction you make, it can go completely opposite way.
Yeah, he's an absolute wild card. He goes in there and drops Devin Haney numerous times. He's on Osterine. He's in the middle of a manic episode, and he looked
in
good
the club. He's in the club the week of the fight every night.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I went back and watched some of the interviews I did that week with him at Gleason's gym. That guy it was scary. I mean, I never want to see a fighter like that again. He was going through some serious episodes.
Algieri also mentions moments in the past when Ryan seemed distracted or unstable, which made some of his fights uncomfortable to watch. However, today's fighters promote themselves differently, using streaming and social media to stay connected with fans. Even top names follow this path. Despite controversy, Ryan's star power remains strong, earning him another title shot. Fans will watch no matter what because boxing is driven by passion. Algieri concludes that boxing requires a certain level of madness from both fighters and fans to stay fully invested in the sport.
In the lead up to the Rolly fight, where he was very reserved, very subdued, wasn't really promoting the fight, didn't look like he wanted to be there, horrible performance, somewhere in the middle. And I think that's what we're getting right now. He's doing a lot of streams, he's putting himself out there big time, and that way it's interesting to see how fighters market themselves now in 2026. It's all streamers. Actually, Terrence Crawford on with Aiden Ross. We see Ryan Garcia doing all these streams now. Teofimo is linked up with Aiden Ross doing grand risk stuff. So when it comes to that, that's interesting. But in terms of Ryan in the ring, even Tyson Fury recently posted on his Instagram story, and he said, this is true star power. Ryan Garcia right back in a title shot off of a loss. True star power. And I was like, yeah, It's true. I mean, it is. It is what it is. And like you said, we're all gonna watch, and that's like the part of boxing that really makes you think. It really makes you upset. Is that